my phone. When he grabbed a kitchen knife and waved it around saying he'd make me regret crossing him, I'd had enough. I backed toward the door and called 911 right in front of him. Brad's face when he realized I was actually calling the cops? Priceless. The police arrived within minutes, arrested him for breaking and entering, property damage, and threatening me with a deadly weapon. Now look, I wasn't even afraid of him. I could easily knock him down. But I had to be smarter. The cherry on top was the restraining order I filed the next morning. My mother called me crying the next day, begging me to drop the charges. He's your brother. Family forgives each other. The same old song and dance. I ignored her. I've had enough of her enabling his ass all these years. Dad, on the other hand, was completely in my corner. He called me separately to say I'd done the right thing. It's time for that asshole to learn that actions have consequences, he said. I should have done a better job teaching him that years ago. Better late than never, I suppose. My father confirmed he'd finalized his will changes. He planned to leave me his entire inheritance to make sure Brad couldn't dispute it, with just $1 going to Brad so he couldn't claim he was forgotten. My father had worked hard all his life, and between all his assets, retirement fund, and life insurance, the total sum amounted to almost $2 million. I was shocked. A week after the arrest, Brad called me from jail. The entitlement was still strong with this one. He explained he was having problems at college and that Karen had been harassing him for child support. He told me he had no money. He begged me to drop the charges and talk to our family so they would give him another chance. I laughed and told him I was done with him. Brad argued that I was being unfair and that Karen was also to blame, to which I agreed. I reminded him that I divorced her, so now it was his problem. He started raising his voice, but I interrupted him, reminding him that he was no longer the favorite son of the family, but the outcast who betrayed his own brother. At that moment, Brad started crying, telling me that everyone, including our grandparents and relatives, had turned against him. Although it was true, it was no longer my problem. I told him we were done, and to never call me again, because I no longer considered him my brother. Since then, I stopped hearing from him. And that's it for now, Reddit. Thanks for reading the whole thing. I will update you if anything else happens. Edit 1. Thanks for all the support, guys. Didn't expect this to get so much attention. To answer some common questions. 1. Yes, I've got a lawyer. He's been handling everything from the divorce to the restraining order. Brad's facing actual charges for the break-in and threats, so there's that. 2. No, I'll never try to work things out with Karen. Are you guys serious? That ship has sailed. Edit 2. I'll post an update when there's more to share. Thanks again for all the advice and support. Update. Hey Reddit. It's been about 5 months since my last post, and a lot of you asked for an update. So here goes. My relationship with my parents has improved in recent months. My dad and I play golf every weekend, and he treats me more like a friend than a son. Mom's been different too. More respect.